Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today. Because you guys, we are going to be wrapping up Nomad of Nowhere today. I have so thoroughly loved the show, and it just makes me sad that I don't have any more of it to look forward to after this. But, you know, we can always hope that maybe, just maybe, there will be more coming one day. But I'm excited and also, like, bittersweet to see how they're going to finish it. Because if they don't finish the story, that's kind of it. But I'm so curious. I want to know so bad, like, what's going to happen. I will briefly get into last week's episode, but before I do that, I just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I am sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. If you are joining me on the YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, it definitely felt like you could tell, like, we're here at, like, the big battle, like, by the end of last episode. So I found it interesting that the Nomad does end up, you know, really taking a stand at the end and coming back for the fight. It's a big deal considering, kind of what he was made for, you know. He's always been more of a, protector, which could require fighting, but if there's one thing we've seen about him throughout the series is that, like, he's not really a fighter. Like, that's not really his thing. And just knowing his backstory with losing someone very close to him and everything, it does make a lot of sense that he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this happen again. Like, I am gonna go back. And I really loved him showing up. Although someone did point out that if you look, Paragon looks he has like an evil smile that he came back. So I kind of assumed he just had that because he's like, oh great, now we could capture him again. But, like, was there something more going on there? I don't know. Of course, you know, one of the big takeaways of the episode for me was Toth and the whole scene with Skout. And it was just so sad. And, on any other series, that would have been the point where the character realizes, and it did look that way at first, like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, I kind of looked past you because of my goals, but I care about you, blah, blah, blah. And just to get right back to, like, okay, so here's how we get the Nomad. It's like, really? Have you learned nothing? But, of course, from Toth's perspective, you know, there's a lot at stake as well. And it really seems like Skout is just one of the very, very, very few people who can really see that, like, Al Ray does not have our best interest at heart. Like, it is just kind of a accepted fact. It seems like that, like, this is life and this is what it's like and this is what you have to do, and, like, there is no real getting around it. And I feel like Skout is one of the few we've seen who's like, no, I'm gonna make, like, a third option, thank you very much. Or at least, you know, kind of throughout the series has been the one to stand up and say, like, but is this really okay? Like, yeah, this is how it is, but is this really all right? So, all right, guys. Last episode coming up. I'm bittersweet about it because I'm really sad that we won't get any more. But that being said, I am dying to know what's going to happen. So what do you say? Without further ado, we jump into the finale of Nomad of Nowhere. Let's get started. We'll see how the sound is doing, if I need to adjust it.
Nomad! How nice of you to finally join us.
Don't touch the pinata.
What are you doing with your... Oh, you want me to leave? Why would I do that? The people
need water, and you're...
drunk?
Water?
He's saying that we're thirsty.
I thought
Yeah.
he needed to drink our blood for dark magic.
How would you
Maybe
get
he wants
that?
you to run away to safety before we drank. You.
What was that first one? You think I don't give these people enough water?
Oh, God.
These
Yes.
people love me. I am their provider. And when I become the next governor of Nowhere, they will applaud me for all that I've done.
You're withholding.
Applaud?
At knife point, they will applaud. Yes. Yeah, I don't think so.
That's just...
Oh. Pinata! Oh, the red candy going all over is so wrong. Oh, and the kids are helping. This, we are going to give a soundtrack to this epic fight because that is what we came here to do. Ooh.
Dandies!
Sir,
Make sure the Nomad has nowhere to run.
how do we do that?
Well, he's a scarecrow, isn't he?
But that's our homes down there.
Oh my God, he's gonna
Maybe
set
next
the
time,
village
don't
on
side
fire.
with the bad guy.
Oh, he is. Hey, you know what? He's
Round up the dandies, then block all the
gonna
exits.
he's gonna
doesn't
get
sound
his
good.
though.
Aim! Fire!
He's gonna set the whole village.
Doesn't look good either.
Yeah, none of it is good, sweetie. It's all bad.
It does not look good for you.
I like how he had to hide behind the bush just to come out and say
Nice
his
to grow
epic
a
line.
backbone, you had to pick this one.
God, he's willing to.
It was going to be such a great party.
He's like, I won't let you get away with this. Come at me.
Don Paragon needs everybody down on the ground to find the Nomad.
He got out again? That guy.
That guy.
Breaking the reservoir would make for a very good distraction.
Oh, and the precious water is gonna go to put out. Oh, crap.
Oh, see, that's right. You're supposed to be in jail. Not so fast.
Ah.
Shouldn't you be helping your precious Don catch the Nomad? Captain Redman Well.
You still do not show respect.
Just because you have the rank doesn't mean people will respect you.
I've worked my whole life for this. My whole life. And still nobody cares.
And he's
And my
like,
mother,
I just want the
Captain now,
respect.
She says, "Oh, mijito,
Edward.
I'm only Captain and not Don." My wife cackling every time Toth beats me. Why is it always the
Oh,
same? Why?
that's
I mean, to be honest,
a little mean.
you're kind of a jerk.
The thing is, he's kind of a jerk. Yeah, it's the thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm just realizing this. Oh, sorry. Sorry, it's great that you had that realization, but we're still gonna have to.
He's not.
I am going to
That was a long time coming.
Nomad.
Like, the town always
I
knew.
have to do it in pieces.
He got his leg. Like, they always knew that he was a bad leader, but now, like, there's actual evidence all around them. And it's there we go. Ha ha! Nice. He's like, I'll be taking that back. I don't need any sword to fight you. Let's go. Friends, calling in for an assist. Oh!
Oh, I hate you.
That's so fast!
Yes! One more!
Nice. Uh-oh, the problem is it's He's like, no! Skout! Oh! Oh!
My
His scream though. Nope.
Toth, my beautiful warrior woman. You're just
Who you betrayed? Oh! Yep. Also a long time coming. Oh, but then see, here's where it... Ow! Oh, the poor little rocks just all coming to get smashed. Oh, ads are coming. Oh, little white flag rock. Oh!
20 years
Did it anyway. Ads, sorry. I will,
Get to the Super Bowl is hard.
I'll get
The win is
past the
hard.
ads. Did it anyway. Oh! What? Oh! 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 Now wasn't... Didn't he have trouble with like larger objects at one time? He must have improved. All that precious water you've been keeping all to yourself is gonna come in and clean up your mess for setting your town on fire, you jerk. Oh! Oh! Wait, don't tell me they were flying. Don't tell me like the birds came back. The birds from... That would make me so happy. No, maybe it was her. She had like a lasso or something.
Oh, I knew you could do it.
No.
We
did it.
No, I didn't do anything. I mean, I weakened the reservoir with the cannons, and I stopped Red Manuel when he... Oh my goodness, I shot Red Manuel out of cannon. I swung on the rope and saved you. And I locked Toth up in the dungeon.
You did it, Todd!
Toth!
Toth? Oh.
It's over.
Don't do it. We know you can't. We know you can't. Oh, God, she can. Oh, his... Nice. His heart glowed because he was protecting again. Oh, sorry, Toth. It shouldn't have had to be this way. Yeah? That's so...
Quench your thirst, amigos, for the water is plentiful and the spring runs deep.
Are you speaking literally or metaphorically?
Why not both?
A little bit of both. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Oh.
Get out of here.
Snack time for the birds.
Scram!
So,
Oh.
this is the oasis.
What?
El Rey?
You know,
El
I've
Rey?
seen the billboards, but just
talking to
never
Crow.
found the time to come visit.
Oh.
Where is the nomad?
Well,
he's using
about
the
that,
crows to
we
speak.
had the Nomad, yes, but he's
No longer.
kind of gone now. But don't be upset.
I don't get upset, but I
Ooh.
am quite hungry.
We've
hungry
all been
for
a
that
little
magic.
Hangry from time to time, right?
Also
Listen,
just
now,
maybe
I know
hungry,
we've
hungry
talked about this
for some
before, but
flesh.
if you were to say, help me with a little down payment of that magic, maybe?
You'd like a small sample of my power.
Oh,
Not
crap.
too much trouble.
I don't think this is gonna go how you want.
Okay.
Don't tell me he's actually gonna get
Maybe not
magic.
doing that thing where you use my
think he's
words
gonna eat
against
him.
me.
He's gonna eat him.
El Rey?
He's gonna eat him. Bye. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, Don. Wow. Ooh.
Maybe I was a little upset, but
You
he wasn't
think?
the right man for the job.
Oh. Wait a second, cause isn't Toth from the tribe, the same tribe that we saw?
I imagine you'll be
So
wanting
I
to
wonder
lay
if
low for a
Toth-
while. El Rey and his governors won't stop till they found you. So, I guess this is goodbye. I hope
Is
you
it?
go out there and make a difference, Nomad.
Oh, don't say goodbye. Stay together. Also, Toth. I think Toth is in danger. It's like, no, I'm with you now. You and me.
Wanna stick together?
Yeah.
You know that's just gonna bring more trouble, right?
If we put our
And
heads
you
together.
Really want me as your partner? As friends.
Heck yes.
I
Oh.
think I could use one of those more than anything.
Yeah,
So
friendship
tell
is
me,
magic.
friend, rather than waiting on all the king's men to come looking for us, how about we went looking for them first?
A little bit of a
We
proactive
have
approach.
really got to work on your communication skills. Maybe I should just do all the talking for the both of us from now on.
Oh,
That's smart, Scout. You sure do have some great ideas.
doing the voice. It's like, I don't think it'd sound like that.
Scout. I'm just in awe of your ability to capture my inner voice. Let's stop for whatever scarecrows eat in the next town.
Oh,
Hey, get back.
bye. What are the little rocks saying bye, friends? Oh my
Stay
god.
tuned for all of season 1 every week right here on Rooster Teeth Animation.
I don't think there's gonna be an after credits because we don't have enough time left.
Really fun anime-related shows.
But
And, make sure
wow.
you subscribe so you don't miss any
Just waiting
other
to
cool stuff
see.
we got going on. Thanks.
Oh my god, that was epic. Oh my god. All right. Let me get out of that. Wow. Wow. Guys, that wrapped up a lot more than I thought. I was really honestly very afraid that they would just end on a straight up cliffhanger. Like that, I did have that fear that like that we would just literally leave with like everyone in peril. But Toth did not look like things were going well. And come to think of it, it's interesting because a few episodes back we encountered this individual with an understanding of what was going on with the Nomad, right? And it was confirmed that that individual was from the same tribe as Toth. Were they implying that Toth has some magic? Because the compass went kind of screwy. And if that tribe has something to do with the Nomad or something to do with magic, you know what I mean? Like seem to know of magic. Is it possible that they have a little bit of magic as well? But then why would, it seems like they would have been targeted though by El Rey a lot sooner. And we know this whole thing was to like protect the tribe. So why, unless El Rey didn't know. Don Paragon, not really having any clue, made a deal with Toth. That's why Toth wanted to protect her tribe maybe. But then why would the plan have been to go right to El Rey? Because then the new plan was, we'll just take the Nomad right to El Rey. I don't know. I think maybe am I going a little too deep with this? Maybe I mistook that, but it looked like Toth was in trouble, and it looked like that compass was going haywire at the sight of. Maybe I'm interpreting that wrong. I don't know. I could be misinterpreting that, but I hope Toth is okay. I think it's really sad that things went the way that they did, and man, to think that Toth did hesitate, but ended up throwing that axe. It's really sad to see Toth choose, all of that over Skout, when clearly like Skout and the Nomad have like true friendship, and you could see how the Nomad's willing to do like anything for Skout. I don't doubt that there was a lot of love between Skout and Toth, but it does seem that at the end of the day, it still couldn't overcome what Toth was willing to do to complete her mission, which they never really went into it a lot. I imagine if there was a season 2, they'd go into it more, but like it had something to do with protecting her people. So assuming that what I said was correct, maybe they are in danger because they do have magic. I don't know. I just feel like that logic doesn't follow all the way through. You know what I mean? But I also feel like I'm getting that vibe. I'm probably misunderstanding, but oh well. It'll be a novel theory that you heard today about this show. Maybe if I'm wrong, it'll be one perspective. I love that Skout and the Nomad ended up together. I love the little rock saying bye. I loved seeing the Nomad fight. Again, I feel like the magic was really only with smaller objects to a great degree. Like, it was very unusual for him to be able to do it with a larger object. So seeing him do it with like the big like statue knight thing was really, really cool. And ooh, Dom Paragon though. Ooh. And Red Manuel, I think Red Manuel is okay, but Red Manuel kind of got a big shock in two ways. You know, first of all, being shot out of a cannon. And second of all, just kind of hit with the realization that, like, and I think it's an interesting kind of comment to make that, you know, he's just kind of like working so hard towards this goal. Didn't really realize that he was sort of not a good person anymore. And I think it's interesting that we see, like, maybe just a tiny version of that with Toth. That, like, you know, this goal became so big that it became bigger than like all the things that should be really important in your life. It is kind of mean that his wife laughed at him though. Like, that's a little cruel. I don't know about that. Not saying he had it totally easy, but yeah, he was kind of a jerk. He was a real jerk. So was Dom Paragon. And I love, oh my God, like the people knew anyway that they were being deprived of like the basic need of water. But to have it like fully illustrated by him setting fire to their village, you know, just like the ultimate epitome of like, I give 0 Fs. Just, wow. So I don't know who's going to come in and take over now that Dom Paragon's gone, but who even knows what even happened to the village if Al Rey was there. Also, kind of interesting that the Nomad is a scarecrow, and I'm sure Al Rey could talk through anything, but their choice to make Al Rey talk through the crows? Coincidence? I don't believe in coincidences in Rooster Teeth, in the Roosterverse. I don't think there are any coincidences in the Roosterverse, you guys. But anyway, I absolutely loved it. I love that we did get some kind of, not closure, but we got, there's a word I'm looking for and I can't think of it right now. Resolution. There we go. Yay. Thank you, brain. We did get some resolution, but it's funny, at the beginning of the series, somebody pointed out, like, yeah, not everything's tied up, but it kind of does have that sort of Western feel of, like, there are things that will kind of be ended off that way on sort of a mystery. And that's exactly the vibe that I got. There was resolution, but there was still a lot kind of like left out there. And kind of like to be continued, but we don't really know when or where. Just like that kind of serialized, like Western style of storytelling. So that was really cool. I really hope there's a season 2 eventually. I know, I mean, obviously, Rooster Teeth is working very hard to bring us other shows like Ruby, and I know, like, you can only do so many things at once. Like, I get that. Maybe, just maybe down the road, maybe we'll get more. Fingers crossed, you guys. I think it was excellent. But if we didn't, I still, like, I feel like, okay, the only thing that bugs me is I didn't know what happened to Toth. But aside from that, I'm good with them, like, literally riding off into the sunset together. Like, that made me happy. So, wow, guys. That was great. So much, like, like, a couple of really dark scenes. And when Al Rey showed up, a lot of action, a lot of comedy. And I would say a fairly nice resolution at the end, like, minus just, like, not really knowing about Toth. But yeah, it was a great series. I loved it. I loved that over 12 episodes of really short episodes. We got like a really, I feel like almost like a universe out of it, you know? I mean, for the short time they had, they did a lot. They fleshed out a lot. Like, we have this whole, the world working the way it does, kind of like the climate, the politics of it, the history of magic, the history of the Nomad, and now the new friendship with Skout, and now he belongs somewhere again because he has a friend, and it's just, that's a really beautiful statement, and I love it. I think that was great to end on. So, All right, you guys. I loved this series. I will be watching more Rooster Teeth shows. At the moment, I have been doing this side by side with Red versus Blue, and I really only did that because, like, when I put the poll out there, it was just, I mean, it was like one vote away from being a tie between, it practically was tie, like Red versus Blue, Nomad of Nowhere, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just do them both. But I really didn't have time to do, like, 2 series. So, more Rooster Teeth series will be coming, reactions to them. But for now, I'm probably going to stick to Red versus Blue. And then we'll just see what happens. Because we also want to save some room on the plate here. Just in case, like, we get a little notification one day that Ruby Volume 9 is coming back. Like, I don't want to be, like, so, overbooked that, I mean, come on, Ruby. We gotta make room for Ruby, but you know what I mean? So for now, it's gonna be Red versus Blue, but yes, my plan is to just react to like every single thing that Rooster Teeth has ever put out because I love Rooster Teeth. I love getting to go through like all the different shows, and it's just like a totally different, it's totally different when you get to watch, you know, something that's been, it feels much more, like I could see how the creators of these shows molded their shows, you know, there's something about doing it this way with like the fan base and the company that Rooster Teeth has built up. It just, I don't know, it hits different is the only way I could put it, but I love it. I love reacting to their stuff, and I'm enjoying the Roosterverse, guys. If there is ever a massive multi-show team up, please call it the Roosterverse. Please. Someone out there hear me. I need for Roosterverse to be a thing. It's I came up with it and I'm proud of it. All right, you guys, excellent series. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, please be sure to join me next time for more Rooster Teeth shows. Right now, Red versus Blue, and of course, lots of other shows that I'm reacting to. I would love to see you there. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.